volume down to 10. Am I still live? Yes. Can I hear the brain spawn at all? Brain spawn, give me a test sentence.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
That's a terrible sentence.
Your face is a terrible sentence. Hmm.
Alright, yeah, I'll take that. Your face is a terrible sentence.
I had a, you probably deserved it.
So, what are these weird scenes now at the main menu? Like, it's a bunch of grunts at a concert.
I don't know. They
for me.
They
With
change
plasma
it.
grenades.
They change it every so often, which I guess is kind of cool that it's just not the boring default, main title screen or whatever. So I guess it's variety. So I guess kudos for them.
Wait, how do I see the message of the day again? Alright, there it is. The Yappening. You can claim your nameplates by completing Yap Yap related challenges in Master Chief Collection before April 24th. Huh. Yap Yap sounds like a grunt name. Alright, so you were hosting this. How do I join you?
I'll just send you an invite. Hold on.
Burr, 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 burr.
Okay, that's not at all what I wanted. There you go.
Hold this button. Joining player. Hey, I'm here.
Yay.
Hopefully it runs better. It still hasn't been running great in Halo 1 or 2, personally.
I couldn't tell you the last time I played this. I just finally finished Arkham Knight. I started it
Oh.
6 months ago.
I could see it on the stream, is all. Well, it took me 2 years to beat Mass Effect 3 again. I got so stuck on the side quests. And then it was almost like a year to the day that I started. And I'm like, holy shit, it took me 3 years to finally finish ME3 again.
I think for me it was like because are you broadcasting yet? Yes, right?
Oh, yeah, I'm live. Yeah,
All right.
so I was checking you, sorry.
So when Lady Brain went to Europe, I finished Arkham City, and I'm like, well, she's gone for 2 weeks. I can start Arkham Knight. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I had like a week's worth to get into that, but then again, we weren't living together at the time, so it's like I can only play whenever I was back at my parents. So it was like like maybe one day out of the week I could actually play. So it was kind of like it just took forever. And then even when I moved in, I had some time to do it, like after work or something. But then it was just like it still took forever. So I'm happy I finally finished it.
I hope you could play more games now living together, because Lady and I literally play games every night.
Well,
So, I mean, now that you don't have to, like, travel back and forth to your devices.
well, I do have the Switch, and Lady Brain really wants to learn how to play Mario Kart, which the one day she said that, I'm like, crap, I have Mario Kart on a cartridge that was still left at my parents because I had Mario Odyssey in the... So I'm like, god damn it. So, but one of the times I went back to gather more of my crap, I brought it. So I do have Mario Kart.
I'm also not kidding. You know what game she's gonna love that Lady Blooper loves, and that it took me like a year and a half to finally sit down and play it and be like, oh, this is actually really fun. Stardew Valley.
I hear I know Spooky was really talking about this.
Spooky put like 180 hours into it, at least. Because he had it on his computer and on the Switch. He was playing non-stop on Steam, and then when it came to the Switch, he also played more. I owned it on the computer, and here's why you might like it, actually. Because it's not co-op split screen, which sucks, so you'll need 2 Switches or 2 computers.
Mm-hmm.
But you could both build a farm together, and it's a super relaxed game where you can just, like, chill and do your shit.
That's cool, cause like yeah,
Like
like I
head into town, buy some fucking beetroots, farm some beets, water them, harvest some animals. It's kind of like Minecraft, I guess, because you like that. Except there's a little more plot to it. Like you can
yeah.
like date people in town or like
Ooh.
hunt monsters and shit.
I know I showed her Minecraft one day when I didn't have I'm starting the game by the way. Um uh
Oh
and I was
god, the
showing her
game's starting.
and I was showing her one of the worlds. You know, like you remember the world where we had you built your castle and the movie theater and everything. Um,
Wow, yeah.
and I was showing her that, and I was like, I'm flying around showing her everything, and I'm like, I feel really embarrassed yet oddly proud. Of like all the time I spent,
100% be proud of that shit we did.
and I'm like, wow, I put a lot of time into this, and I'm like showing her like your castle, and then like your front door has like the lava moat.
Oh my
and
god,
everything.
I forgot. That was before banners, so I think I had to use wool or something for my house colors.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's so retro.
And everything. I'm just like,
There are some games that people who are not really gamers can get into, though. I'm very glad that I met Lady Blooper because she and her sisters grew up playing a shit ton of Mario Kart on the Wii and the GameCube. Like, she loved Double Dash when we met. She and I met because of Smash Brothers.
mhm.
And, like, she grew up playing Super Mario World on the Super Nintendo. It honestly, I've made all my meaningful connections through Smash Brothers. You, Spooky, and Lady Blooper.
I'd never.
All the ones that matter.
That is true. Hold on. The game volume is still very high right now.
Glob, glob, glob.
This one is but flesh and faith, and is the more deluded.
Let's try that.
You'll release me, parasite.
But
Do not waste my time with
yeah, I think she would like Minecraft. I think, like again, like I think I started just the basic world on like easy or peaceful or something, just so like eventually we could like, just so she gets the hang of it and.
Now I shall talk, and you shall listen.
But I mean, that would be really cool if you guys would get on stream with us, because we stream Minecraft on the computers, and you can join.
Yeah, that's true.
So and you don't have to live in our weird house, obviously. You've been in my game. Have you seen when the house has been completed, though? Mostly.
Is that the one where
remember.
you?
There's like
Was
a
wasn't there like a waterfall like behind you guys or something?
yeah.
It's been a while since I've been in that world.
Yeah, the house itself is really nice. We were building, like, Lady built the whole house. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Meh.
Okay, I'm not that interested in the Star Wars trailer. I did like Episode 7 more than Episode 8, and I think Abrams will make it better. But I think we're not getting the full story we should, because I think there was a big misstep in the middle. I think he moved away from too many concepts J.J. Abrams was trying to do, so J.J.'s like, fuck, I gotta bring those back. And now I only have one movie to do it.
Yeah, like I don't like hate The Last Jedi like almost the internet seems to hate it as much, or maybe it's
No, I don't hate it. It was very average. I think Episode 7 was better.
And like to me, like it's like what we said. Like Episode 7 is A New Hope. It's like Terminator and
It is.
T2, except T2 is much better. Like I'm okay with The Force Awakens being a better version of A New Hope. It's a better film, and in general, even though it is like.
I wonder if that's just technology-wise. Like, I wonder if in 1977 The Force Awakens had come out with their tech and their derpy special effects, and now we had like a young Mark Hamill and Luke, and we'd be like, that's really cool. I wonder if it's just because of the fresh coat of paint.
Maybe, but yeah, like agreed. I think Ryan Johnson just basically is like, nope, like I'm abandoning what you did, JJ, and like JJ, like you're right, JJ is like, fuck, I have to basically bring back all the plot points that I set up that was ignored.
And by the time it came out, like the Marvel Cinematic Universe had been a thing, and Infinity War had come out or was coming out. So that's why I think it's weird too that since Disney owns Star Wars, that they didn't have one person overseeing it like they do with Marvel. Like they might have different writers and directors, but someone's still keeping it all cohesive.
I think that's Kathleen Kennedy, but I
For
don't
Star
know.
Wars?
Yeah, I don't think either. I think because I think they took what slight criticism of The Force Awakens was of like, oh, it's a New Hope. We want something different. And they're like, okay, we'll do something different, kind of a thing. And I think they just listened to the feedback too much and whatnot instead of going with.
I mean, when you look
their-
at
their gut
interviews
reactions.
from Rian Johnson, though, he also seems like he wanted to make his own movie. He just
Yeah.
happened to be doing it in Star Wars. I'm already dead.
That's weird.
Kill those brutes, the better.
We are on heroics, by the way, but I don't know if that had to do with why.
Probably.
They don't have shield generators, but take them
Man,
out.
I forgot how bad the Needler was in this game.
It's berserking.
So I'm cautiously optimistic about it. Oh my god, I fell through the floor. I'm falling through High Charity. Wait, are we in High Charity?
Yes.
Alright. So I'm not as excited about it as I should be, but it's Star Wars and I'm obviously going to see it in theaters.
Yeah,
I'll probably
I agree.
see it at IMAX like I have the last few.
I know Lady Brain she really loved The Last
talking?
Jedi, but I assume some brute. Lady Brain was really
Yeah.
she loved Last Jedi because I think from what she said, she wasn't as big Star Wars fan as me in a way. So so she was more like forgiving of a lot of the storytelling elements.
I think that might be a little bit of it too. It depends if you grew up with it and if you've had like 25 years of your life dedicated to Star Wars or enjoying the series anyway and the shows and movies.
And that was the thing for me. It was like I had to process before I was like, okay, I enjoyed that film. It took me I had to sleep on it.
Like I said, I don't think it's bad, and I remember when it came out, some lady came into my store because I was at the nerd store,
Huh?
and she was like, "Oh yeah, we signed a petition, me and my husband and my kid and all that, to have Episode 8 removed from canon." I almost rolled my eyes.
It's like good
It was
luck
hard
with that.
not to. Yeah, I was like, really? Do you think they're gonna take a movie that made $1 billion and cost half that to make? You think they're gonna be like, oh yeah, these fucking 8,000 fans that signed this petition, we're gonna fucking delete this and redo it. She was in her 40s too. I'm like, yeah, okay.
Well, I know one guy at work.
Holy
he
shit,
he
die.
didn't like it either because he's like Star Wars has always been about the
The
Skywalker.
droids.
Oh yes, the Skywalker legacy, and I'm like, well, in defending Last Jedi, I'm like, before, if you go back from the original trilogy when they first,
Son of
were
a
released, there was no family lineage until Empire Strikes Back. Then it became lineage. So I'm like,
Yeah, they weren't supposed to be related originally,
no, and so
right? Yeah.
yeah, because I think the original what Luke or Iron, what I can't think of his name, Irving Kushner, said.
Irving Lucas.
Yes. I think he said originally that what Vader's line was about to be was yes, I did kill your father. It was supposed to be some overtly dramatic. It's yes, we knew this.
Well, in Empire, they filmed fake lines.
Yes, exactly. And that's what the original line was supposed to be. It's yes, I did kill your father.
Oh, okay.
But Hamill knew what was going to be said in
What he
post.
reacted to.
Yes.
Well.
God, I
Oh,
hate
then
the
Irving
play.
Kushner was probably confused as fuck.
Yeah,
Because
he's
he's probably
what?
like, Jesus, Luke, why are you fucking screaming at this? You know this.
Mark,
He was probably
tone-
like, oh, this is going to be a bad movie.
Mark, tone it down. You're overreacting here.
Yeah, I'll just go with cautiously optimistic. Like, I don't think it'll be bad because I like most of Abrams' stuff I've seen. I mean, I wasn't into Star Trek, and I like that Star Trek movie. Love Super 8. Which was like Stranger Things before Stranger Things was a thing.
Are you alive or dead?
I'm right next to you. I've been following you. I've literally been walking behind you for like 30 seconds. Oh my gosh.
Wow, there's a lot of Master Chief bodies down here.
Yeah, it's kind of weird that they haven't disappeared.
Put me down on one
Okay,
of the pedestals near the
there we go. I was like,
Who do you think?
how...
Who do you think they were? Hello
Wow,
there,
this-
Afjack. That fan is very loud. Is that a fan?
No, that was a motorcycle. I have the windows open because it's actually nice here.
Oh, okay.
Wow, this
I went to
looks
the
like,
beach yesterday.
This looks like crap in the old engine.
They've locked it from below.
It's not bad. It's not so bad. This is not bad for 2004. Remember, we have to keep. Have to keep reminding myself. Halo 2
Oh,
wasn't even on the 360.
No, it wasn't. Like, again, like that's...
This was the original Xbox, and then Halo 3 still looked great.
I still
But
think
I
Halo
couldn't-
3 holds
like,
up
once
really
they
well.
got used to, once they got used to the engine here. I mean, this was a leap compared to Halo 1.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Can we leave now, Cortana?
That prophet, Truth, he has the index. You've got to take it from him. Let me
Thank
get
you, Captain
control.
Obvious.
Go. It'll be easier to track Truth if I stay in the network.
So, do we want to discuss...
Do you think it's weird that as an artificial intelligence with like no concept of like what her body should be, why she'd become like a sexy young naked woman instead of like Danny DeVito naked?
Maybe she realizes our feeble human brains would respond more, you know, positively towards naked female.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Like her algorithms, like if I turn into this, they have an 84% more chance that they'll listen to everything I say. She's like, fucking men can't resist my ones and zeros. Sorry, what were we talking about? Game of Thrones?
I
We were
was gonna
talking
say,
about chocolates?
do we want to discuss Game of Thrones or Avengers hype or...
Holy shit! Yeah, can we talk about some Avengers hype first?
Oh, sure.
I have now seen Infinity War 7 or 8 times. I watched it again last night.
I think we're gonna watch it before we see Endgame.
Yeah, we're not gonna watch it right before. This was our watch before because it's gonna be 10 days from now.
Oh yeah.
And my friend was over last night and she hadn't seen it yet, and I didn't realize that.
Oh, how? How's that possible?
I was like, why didn't you tell me? I would have made you watch it by now. She claims everyone was over and I put it on, but everyone had said they seen it, so we shut it off. But I'm like, if
That
you had
doesn't sound
spoken
like
up
me.
and said you hadn't seen it, I would have left it on. Yeah. But you didn't tell me you didn't see it.
I would be like, I rule this house. You will watch. I don't care if you've seen it before.
Only 7 times, Afjack. I saw it twice in theaters.
I wanted to see it again in theater, but I didn't get a chance to.
I saw
Yeah,
it
I
the first time at IMAX where that dude talked the entire time, and then I saw it at regular.
We watched it again, and Ant-Man and Wasp leading up to Captain Marvel, and then I think we'll just probably watch Infinity War again before Endgame.
Did we actually get to talk about Captain Marvel? I thought it was pretty. I thought it was like Doctor Strange. It was pretty average.
I enjoyed it.
It wasn't. It wasn't bad.
No, And I mean,
But
like,
I think it got more hype than it should have.
I enjoyed it. I remember like people like saying in terms of reviews like, oh, it's kind of weird because we're going back to like phase 1 storytelling of introducing character and everything. But I'm like, I didn't feel that. I mean, like,
No, I thought this
everything.
origin story was done great.
yeah, and
It was because they told it over like 15 minutes throughout the whole movie and not all at the start like out of the old Spider-Man movies or whatever.
yeah, and so like I enjoyed it. I mean, I don't think it like I think we added because Lady Brain and I have made our own ranking to the MCU films. I think it's in our top 10, but it's like it makes the top 10, but it's at number 10 right now, well, for me at least.
I would have to have a full list in front of me to do that right now. Do I go through this hole?
Yes. Whee! No fall damage.
That's funny that you said I won't watch.
Yeah. Ow.
Afjack, he talked the whole movie, and he was like in his 50s because he had his son that was like college age there, who was in his 20s, and they both talked. And they both. The people behind them kept telling them to shut up, and then they wouldn't after like telling them several times. So the people behind them kicked their chairs. And then I told them to shut up at the end because during the end and final dramatic scene and all that, they were. I told you about this during Gears of War. They were going, oh, Secret Wars, Secret Wars. Like, they were talking the whole time like they knew more than everybody else in the theater. But they were saying it loud enough so people around them could hear them. I think on purpose to, like, show off or brag. I'm like, why can't you just whisper that to your dumbass son? And then he got pissed when I told him to stop talking. So much so that they left before the final credits, Brain.
Wow.
Like, they're there. They know Marvel. They know that. But I think they were embarrassed at being called out for talking. And literally, as soon as the credits rolled, they got up and fucking walked out. He's like, let's go. And I'm like, okay, you're going to miss the end credits because you're a talking idiot. And I called you out.
Like,
I'm
luckily,
glad that it wasn't just me, that other people told them to shut up. Yeah?
I'm glad, like in recent movies, I haven't had people be that annoying.
Dude, it's almost every time for me. Let's see. What is it that Dewey says in Malcolm in the Middle, Afjack? The future is now, old man. I can't, like, see in the new graphics. It's so dark.
Oh, you can turn on your flashlight. Kind of helps.
Wait a minute. I'm reading
Up on the D-pad, I believe.
Yeah, it keeps shutting itself off, though.
Oh, because Halo 2 did that. It's like,
Yeah.
oh, like Halo.
If it thinks it gets too bright, it just shuts it off. And, like, I should determine when it gets bright, not the game.
Pick that bed bug.
Oh yeah, see, because in the old graphics, this is a really bright room, so it shuts off in like 10 seconds. During Ready Player One, I had to tell someone to be quiet. It worries me when people talk through all the commercials, and then they talk through the trailers, and I'm like, okay, maybe they just don't care enough about commercials or trailers. I guess that's fine. But it starts to worry me, like, because it gets closer and closer to the film. I'm like, are they not going to stop? Or I wonder. It's a coin flip. And
I would agree.
She was
like,
talking like the first 5 minutes into Ready Player One, and I turn around and she's like a 14-year-old girl with her family, and I was like, please don't talk during the whole movie. And she stopped talking, and I don't know why the adults she was with did not tell her to stop talking before that. And what's worse is, I don't know why people don't at least whisper. Although they shouldn't even be doing that the whole film. But
No.
they talk at a volume where I can hear them from, like... They were like 4 rows behind me, because
You know
they
what's
were in
in-
the back row.
You know what I'm noticing? I'm not noticing talking, but people on their phone. So I see like this bright light.
That's
phone,
obnoxious, too.
and it's just like seriously, like it's one thing if you look at your phone, but like if it's at like low brightness, this is like max brightness phone in a dark theater.
Yeah,
it's like,
yeah. Fully
like-
agreed. It's like they don't even know how to turn down their brightness, or they're so inconsiderate they don't give a shit. It could be either at this point.
I think it's both, to be honest. Because people don't. It annoys me when people don't understand or how to use technology. It's like really like
Concur.
turn off your like.
A lot of my
change your
friends didn't know how to
slider.
use a lot of shit on their iPhones, and I'm like, you just bought like a $700 phone, you don't know how to like use its features.
That annoys
Why?
me. It's like, but this is what annoys me. Like maybe you are the same way.
I like,
but,
I like. Hold on, wait. Okay, this is bloopers and brains section of. This is a little bit. What annoys me?
Is
These
okay,
are the things that annoy us.
I know I'm more tech literate, but to me it's like if I'm bored or something, like I want to know the settings on my phone. Like I will like if I'm bored or just do anything, I tinker with the settings. I'm like because you can't truly fuck up a device, your phone. Like it's like you can't screw it up so bad that like you break it in terms of setting. It's just like
Only if you're physically actually trying to like jailbreak it, yeah.
yeah, but if you're not
Then,
if you're
then
just,
you then you might brick it if you're going to root like the OS or something,
yeah,
and
but
you
if you're
don't
like
know what you're doing.
if you're just Joe Schmo, like, ooh, what does this thing called display do? What does font mean? Like, oh, I can increase the font size or decrease it if I want. Who knew?
Brightness. What is this?
It's just like to me, it's like, how do you not understand? Like, like going into like you're not gonna do anything. Like
Half-Jack, you're allowed to hit them if they pull their phone out like that. If they're sitting in front of you, you're allowed to snatch their phone and throw it all the way to the
Ooh.
bottom of the aisle.
Is this the black hole? It looked like the black hole.
I want to see. I want to see. Okay, so you were talking about like your phone settings and shit. People will pull it out at max brightness. This doesn't look like the black hole.
Where are you?
Oh
Sort
my
of.
god, I fell in.
Are we about to become a singularity?
Was I supposed to go in?
There are 2 groups of Marines in
I
this
guess. All I can see is my knee when I
the
look
creamy
down.
center of
It's
a black
kind of
hole
in
is
the way.
Master Chief.
he's the nougaty center.
Yeah.
He's crunchy. Oh god. Okay, so I had somebody like browsing their phone intermittently throughout a film, and they were sitting right in front of me at max brightness, and they pull it out and they check their text messages. I wish I could remember what film this was. I could probably look at my movie stubs and figure it out. And I'm like, you know what? Okay, I guess he could check his texts. Like, maybe his fucking mom is in the hospital dying, and he just needs to see if if there's been an update from his. I gave him the benefit of the doubt, which I don't know why I did. And then, like, oh hey, I got an achievement. And then, like, right after that, he swipes out of his text, and I'm like, okay, good, he's done, I guess. And then he opens up Snapchat. And when he opened Snapchat, I was like, okay, well, his mom's obviously not fucking snapping her cancer from the hospital. She's not like YOLO. And I told him to put his phone away. I'm not confrontational like that in the theater usually because I'm in Florida and I don't want to get shot. And plus, it might be like that guy that I ran into at Infinity War, where he gets offended that I would dare tell him to stop talking during the movie. So, a lot of these people are entitled to be like, oh yeah, well, I mean, I paid $10. I could have my phone out all movie if I want to.
It's like this is what I don't get. It's like if you're at home, you can do that. Just don't do it in the theater. Like
They don't care. I don't know who fucking raised them. I mean, I've been going to movies since I was a kid, and I didn't talk the whole movie even as a kid.
no, me neither.
I was a good... Oh my god. I was wondering why my stream was down on my phone. Google heard me say something, and it brought up... It brought up okay.
Oh,
And I don't know what it thought I was asking it, but it minimized my screen.
One more group of Marines to go.
The movie does! Okay, Brain, before I left Chicago, the theater we'd go to, and I think this genuinely worked, the dude would start coming out before movies. Like, he came out before Dark Knight Rises and Prometheus, and he was a human being, and he physically told people, the usher, he told people to, like, hey, please be quiet during the movie and be considerate, and don't pull out your phones. I think it's... I do like Afjack that it will show you a little brief thing, But I think if a human being comes out and tells everyone to shut the fuck up first, it's more effective than the screen.
Yeah, I would agree. Like if someone of like the movie theater people, the workers are like shut up, like don't
The
talk
truths.
and whatnot. And I think
I
I agree. I think that's more effective than like if you see like the theater we go to. It's called Marcus Theater, and basically like the owner on the screen is like like be considerate, blah blah blah. Like it's not as effective as if like an employee says it.
Yeah.
Whoops, I went back down.
Welcome back.
That poor brute. He just jumped off rather than be exploded. Or you lazy ass Marines.
That's all of the Marines.
Time for you suckers to get a job.
I almost shot that Marine because I just saw a blue light, and I'm just like, oh, he's an enemy.
Which one? This one?
Yes. He has blue eyes.
I've always got blue eyes. All right. So, Game of Thrones stuff. You'd
I like
think
that
that they would make a wheelchair ramp for Bran instead of leaving him in the courtyard all night.
I love that we're going to talk about Avengers Haiku like we barely talked about it. We talked about the stuff
Did
that
we not?
annoys us. We talked about the stuff that annoys
He
us. Then
got
we're like
really
Game of
distracted.
Thrones.
Okay. And I already have my IMAX tickets for the new Avengers.
We're gonna
or
buy.
Endgame.
We're
And
gonna try and get tickets this Friday, for maybe Saturday, because I can't work. I can't see it on opening Friday night.
Oh yeah, I have them for Thursday night opening. I will. So I'm gonna spoil it for you.
You wouldn't dare.
Ugh. Ah. Come here. I'm gonna punch you in your fucking chest, Chewbacca.
Step on in.
Ouch.
Did you watch me punch that brute to death? It was pretty impressive.
No, I killed the guy. We killed each other.
I got an achievement. Kill an enraged berserk brute using melee. Complete accident. I just wanted to punch another like a living creature to death. I wanted to feel it die by my hands.
Is it?
Is it though?
I love that. I'm dead.
No, suicide grunts are the fucking bane of my existence, Afjack.
You back me up. Why do I have to back your sorry asses up?
Oh god.
Oh wait, Marine. Sorry. Wait, I'm not that sorry.
All right, so we also briefly talked about Captain Marvel. So I just watched Infinity War, and I watched the stinger and everything with the Captain Marvel logo at the end that everyone freaked out about when it happened.
Yeah.
So
And-
I liked that first trailer that showed like Stark in space, and then that second trailer that showed all the sad colors, where it showed the original three like getting their powers essentially.
Yeah, I like that second trailer a lot. It gets so epic in like whatever it takes part. It's like so epic and like intense. I love it.
And then I like the newest one that you and Spooky watched, and I asked you guys if I should watch it in the stream or in the group chat.
I thought that was the whatever it takes one.
The whatever it takes one showed a lot of old footage because it showed the stuff from Iron Man, Thor, and First Avenger.
Yeah.
No, and then there was another one after that had a bunch of new footage in it that I didn't want to watch. You know what? Maybe it is that one. Let me open it.
And in so doing, put all our lives at risk.
Because those are the only two things I've seen. I've so like okay, like I'm already sold on this. I don't want to see anymore.
No warrior forget his oath. Thou and faith will keep us safe whilst we find the path.
Oh.
I've got a fix on Truth just outside this tower, Chief. There's an exit nearby. Hurry.
Sorry, I forgot there was a first part of this trailer. So they've been editing the trailer. Did you notice that? The first time they showed it, when they're all walking in the white suits in the Avengers hangar, there's a big gap, and people noticed that in the trailer. And then in the second trailer, it shows that it's Stark and Nebula.
Yeah.
Like they photoshopped them out.
I think it was like like the Russo brothers do that constantly, like even like because they did Winter Soldier, Civil War, Infinity War, and this like in Civil War they Photoshop Spider-Man out of like when they're running at each other in the trailer and everything. So like they're Russo brothers are known to like fuck with the trailers.
Wait, I swear there's another trailer. Unless I'm not finding that scene in this one, where it's the original three staring down Thanos.
I didn't.
Wait,
see
that might be it. I wish I could find like stuff easier, because when you type it, it's a lot of people that steal it and rehost it everywhere. So there's like 50 versions of it, but they're all slightly different lengths than the real one, because what they did was they fucking just, oh god, I killed everyone.
Almost.
Sorry, I'm not really playing. I'm desperately searching for this trailer. Okay, yeah, it was a 1-minute special look brain spawn that came out that I was telling you about.
Oh.
It shows Thanos like beaming himself down, and then it shows the original three facing him. That's the one that I was worried about. I'm sending it to you right now. That's the one I was worried about watching because of spoilers, and then you said it's not even a minute of new footage in the chat, like you and Spooky Al, whatever, who cares? And
I thought you were talking about the one where we saw like the origin, like the original three getting their powers. I thought you were talking about that one.
I did send it to you anyway, but you guys made me feel like, oh well, I can probably watch this, and Reddit did, because they're like, they pointed out all the scenes in the trailer for Infinity War that were photoshopped. So they were like, you know, almost none of those scenes are probably real. It's just a hype trailer.
It's
And
working.
I felt less worried about spoilers, and I watched it.
You shall give it.
Jesus Christ, you guys tore him up.
The number of kill systems the Covenant are throwing down around me.
I don't know where that sniper is coming from.
Left.
Never expected a hostile
There's one immediately to our left.
There's one to our right. I got the one on the right. Okay, the one on the left is dead.
I'm gonna go try to get his rifle. So yeah, I'm severely excited for the new Avengers.
I assume. I mean, I think almost everyone's assuming like one of the original three is going to be permanently dead. I imagine.
Not Thor.
I can see that because like he kind of has regained some kind of resurgence after Ragnarok.
I also think since he's a god, they're going to make him really difficult. He's not going to die that easy no matter what. It's going to be like Mass Effect, though. Mass Effect 2, the end during the suicide mission, where everyone has a close call. Like when Garrus gets shot when the door is closing. The original three are all going to have a moment like that.
Well, to be fair too, Tony did have that in Infinity War.
He did. He did. Everyone, both times I saw that in theaters, people gasped.
Everyone gasped at Tony, but then for me in Infinity,
yeah.
like when Tony didn't die, and when we saw Thanos coming for Vision, and we saw Cap as the last stand, I'm like, oh god, it's Cap.
I know, but people audibly gasped when he got stabbed.
Yes.
Even last night when I watched it with my friend, she gasped, and I was very, very amused.
I love watching people's reactions for like stuff like that and like movies and everything. It always brings me joy.
Oh, we have to get over there.
We do. I know there's hunters or some crap down here, or maybe they're dead. I don't know.
There's no hunters. You're just imagining things.
Are there cloaking guys up here?
Talking your crazy talk again. Jesus Christ, took 4 hits to take out that brute with a sword. He's a tough guy.
The Covenant just destroyed some of their own ships. They're hearing reports of small arms fire throughout their fleet.
Creatures of the Covenant. The path is broad.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious, like,
Side by
what
side.
shenanigans. I mean, like, again, like, regardless of the 2 trailers, like, they have been so tight-lipped on any footage. It's like, I can't imagine what insane stuff is
Good.
going to happen.
Structure.
Like, it's just like, I can't imagine where the plot of this movie will go.
Well, I think my concern is like who's gonna get it, but I'm pretty sure I know the plot, like because of people actually leaking like set photos online.
I mean, yeah, there's some definite, like,
I
rumor.
don't want to talk about that. Oh, I think it's beyond a rumor. I want to say it so bad on stream, but I don't want to like spoil anything for real.
Wait, what the?
I mean, I don't know how it's going to play out, but I'm saying I'm like 90% sure what's going to be the main plot, like what's going to happen. The actual details of like what happens while they're doing something, I don't know. Am I killing the wrong guy? I am not.
I don't think it matters, really.
I fell.
If it
I'm
moves, it's an
plummeting
enemy.
towards the city.
There you are.
Okay, do you agree with this brain spawn? I know you've played a lot more 4 and 5 than I have. We were talking about the hunters, and Avchek is saying, you remind me of why I have so much hatred for the knights in Halo 4 and 5. It's a bad mix of hunter health with one-shot potential minus the hunter weakness. Like the hunter weakness is their lumbering slow speed and predictable dodgeable attack patterns.
I'm trying to remember.
Like, are they annoying to fight?
I thought they were more annoying to fight in 4 than they were in 5. But, like, they are, regardless, I agree. I think they're damage sponges to begin with. Like, because, like, you have to damage them so much, and then, like...
Oh my god, I jumped off again.
I think it's in 5. I don't remember 4. It's been forever since I played 4, but, like, in 5, if you damage them enough, like, they'll, like, kind of, like, growl at you, and that's when they reveal their faceplate. So if you hit them right, then you kill them, but... It's been... What am I getting shot at? Ah!
That was like the end of the original Avengers when the Hulk is just getting fucking torn up by the Chitauri.
Why are we back here? How did we not get a
I
checkpoint?
just watched that also, by the way. I think I snapped you guys that to say that I was watching the original one.
You did.
Or not snapped you, you don't have Snap, whatever you, Facebooked you.
Book of Faces.
The delicious, delicious Book of Faces. Oh Christ.
But yeah, I'm super stoked. I can't wait to see it. Definitely. Like, I'll have to see it. Like, man, there are so many good movies coming out this summer too. Like, I would love to see Endgame twice in theater. but I'm not sure if that's going to
Do you,
happen.
do you want me to spoil Endgame from what I think we've both heard?
I think we're both
you
on
wanna-
the same page. I don't mind. And
I
think
guess
it's
I
a-
don't mind knowing it. It kind of upsets me a little because I think it'd be cool to go in fresh. I'm still going to be excited by all the other stuff that happens.
Agreed, and I think like
Like I'm beyond pumped. I just wish I didn't know what I think is a main point. You know what, Afjack, cover your ears for like 2 minutes or mute the stream if you don't want to hear Endgame spoilers. So I'm going to give you like
wait, what should be the
a
what should be
couple
his sig-
seconds here. To
What
do
should be
it.
his visual signal that we're done? Should be like we just crouch uncontrollably.
I was gonna say I'll jump off the cliff and kill myself, but I've done that like 4 times already, so that's not a very good signal. Okay, yeah, we'll just hump the ground. Okay.
Or we'll punch each other like at the same time, like high fiving each other. Like,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, our safe word is punching each other.
Okay.
All right, so let's talk about Endgame stuff. If Afjack is not listening or is listening,
Give us
people
absolutely
have
no
leaked
sign.
actual set photos of them in the New York set again from Avengers 1, dressed in their original costumes. So everyone thinks they're going to fix it with time travel, since it revolves so heavily around the Time Stone in Doctor Strange. And they talk about a time portal at the end of Ant-Man 2 telling Scott to specifically stay away from it. And in the new trailer, they're all wearing suits that look like Hank's quantum suit from Ant-Man 2.
Yes, that's
So
exactly.
the Avengers are probably going to quantum back in time, and we're going to see the Battle of New York, maybe Ultron, I bet. But we're going to see them in their original costumes, and that's how they're going to go back and fix it.
Yes, that's like to me like that was my theory originally after Ant-Man and Wasp. I'm like, oh, like it's like a wink towards the audience. Like, yes, like this is like the obvious like wink. Like this is what's gonna happen. Like, because why would Michelle Pfeiffer say, "Oh, stay clear of those time bubbles. They'll give you a headache." It's
Well,
like,
that was a hint, but I think those set pictures leaked before that.
Ye-
So
oh,
that's why
agreed,
everyone's
definitely.
like, oh, well, that's why. Yeah.
Agreed, and but it's still like yes, I think to me I'm getting a Back to the Future Part 2 vibe where like they'll kind of go back and either change stuff or they'll be like they'll see stuff and try to like do stuff to fix it.
Also, not just me, but do you think they're going to scatter the Infinity Stones across space again so nobody can get them? Like, Strange
Or-
can't be kept with the Time Stone, or they're going to be, or how are they going to write off, like, oh, you can't go back and do this again? They're going to have to find a way to do that.
Or maybe like they'll just like I don't know if you can technically destroy them because they're part of the universe itself. So it's like I don't know if like they can be technically destroyed. You know, I don't know.
Literally, Wanda destroyed one in Infinity War.
Oh, that's right. Maybe that'll happen. Or maybe like they'll destroy. Well, I don't know. Like maybe they can just destroy one and like you can never assemble all 6 ever again. I don't know. But yeah,
All right, let's crouch like crazy, and then we'll talk about Game of Thrones. Oh, wait, we're going to punch each other.
ouchie.
You didn't punch me.
I tried. All right, let's go. Oh, hello, sir. How are you today?
Oh. It's a fat oof right there. He did a full backflip. I was standing on your head. I was briefly the chief totem.
So yeah, it's Game of Thrones now.
A punch is very effective when you have a fistful of plasma. Fuck you fucking spongy boy.
The Covenant just destroyed 2 of their own ships. I've been hearing reports of small arms fire.
Yeah, so Game of Thrones, I really enjoyed the first episode.
I did too. People complained, but I think more people on the internet are coming around to it. A lot of people complained initially that it was a filler episode, but then a lot of people are defending it and also making the point, you know, if we didn't have this and reconnect everybody and show where everybody is, people would just bitch that it was rushed and that we just jumped right into it without any explanation.
Well, I don't like my initial fear was originally like not that reaction at all, like, oh, we have no idea where everyone is. To me, it would just be like especially how the last season ended. We're like, we're going to hit the ground running. We're like, oh crap, like it's gonna be like I figured it was gonna be bad this episode in the sense of like shit's really gonna hit the fan. and whatnot, and I'm glad it wasn't that, because it was like we had so many nice moments and stuff like that. I'm like, oh, like I'm glad we had this before the shitstorm happened.
I did have some problems with some stuff. Like, it's still setting up Daenerys, honestly, to me, to potentially be a villain or tyrant or turn on them.
You know what's funny?
Because she
Lady
is-
Brain has said in the past, like Lady Brain does not like Daenerys at all. And
Well,
she
yeah.
was saying the same thing. Like she's like, potentially she was always going to be potentially a villain, and
Well,
like
people have
when-
been saying that since the books. Because she is taking things over really aggressively. Honestly, when everyone was like, oh, John's like, they don't trust people. Her dragons flew over, scared everyone, and she smiled. I'm like, that's like Americans swooping fucking F-16s over Iraq as a display of power. That's not you, like, trusting people. That's you fucking screeching those bad dragons down and scaring people.
Huh.
And I was like,
Or-
why the fuck would she do that?
Yeah, I never
Oh my
thought
god,
of it that way.
I just want the one that's in there. Not only that, but she threatened Sansa twice. Sansa's right, but John's, I think, more right. John's like, this really, really, really doesn't matter. Like, and that's all Sansa knows. Also, I don't like that she's being depicted as, like, the smartest person ever just because she outsmarted Littlefinger.
Okay, I agree. Like that's my problem with Sansa now. That even like we haven't gotten that far because like we just watched Heart Home yesterday.
Yes.
And everything, and like
Wait, has your girlfriend not caught up on everything?
oh, she's watched it. We've seen it all before, but we were trying to catch up before the premiere, which obviously
Oh,
we
okay.
failed. But
I did
again,
that
like
last year. This year I just watched review videos.
but it's like, yeah, I don't like that Sansa's all of a sudden like smarter than everyone. Like, yes, she was like, she was under like, in a way, tutelage from Cersei and Baelish, but that doesn't mean you're smarter than either of them. You just
Also,
know how.
I mean, her being a dick to everybody doesn't make her smarter. It makes her sound like a condescending asshole. Like, she was talking shit to Tyrion, too. She's like, and you believed her about Cersei?
Yeah,
and I'm
thought-
like,
I thought that was kind of
She-
bitchy of her. Like, I'm like, you could have sounded.
not just that, but she's also like, I used to think you were the cleverest man in the world.
And I'm like, you
and,
could
like,
have made that
I'm
sound less, like, cold and bitchy. Like,
Yeah, I was like,
I
he was
understand.
literally the only person helping you in King's Landing.
Yeah, that was my
He
feeling.
stopped you
towards-
from getting beaten. He stopped you from getting raped. He didn't consummate the marriage with you because he knew you were a child.
Yeah,
and,
to me,
and then
yeah.
when you escaped, he left hung up to dry, and you're gonna be like, I thought you were so clever. Like, what the fuck? Sansa's gotta eat it, right? I mean, or is she like a fan favorite? Is she gonna live? I don't know.
I don't know. Like, Lady Brain loves her and everything, so I'm like,
That is the incorrect answer.
I mean, I've never liked Sansa to begin with. Like I didn't want to. It's like I want no ill will to befall her, but she was not like.
She was fine in the early seasons. I defended her because I'm like, well, she's a dumb child, so of course she wants to go marry her Prince Charming. She's an idiot. She doesn't know better.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, she kind of grew into like this currently. Also, they're not taking Bran that seriously at all, which is weird.
And
I mean,
you know what I have to laugh at? Like we were laughing about this after we watched the episode. We're like that Bran just casually said, "Oh, the wall has fallen. They have a dragon." It's just like, Bran, like, why rip off the Band-Aid? Like, it's like, like, it was just funny to me of like, he's just like, oh, by the way, like, this happened. It's like, you could have said something like a while ago.
that's why I think it's weird, because they have to do all these character meetings separately. So it was like Jon and Arya in the Godswood talking about Sansa, and it was like people all meeting separately. I'm like, why wouldn't all the Starks with Bran and like Sam all sit in the meeting room and have a non-political discussion and be like, all right, so there's an ice dragon coming. Like, all of them kind of just ignored that when he said it, and I'm like, that's a really big thing. Why aren't
Yes.
you paying attention to this? Because none of them knew that he took over the dragon. That's their
No.
first time hearing about it. You think Danny would
Exactly.
be way more upset and be like, my. So I think it was more so character writing problems, not that it was a quote unquote slow episode. It was just weird how people reacted to stuff. So Danny might be a tyrant because Sam brought this up briefly. Jon's now the rightful heir, and Daenerys for 7 seasons has been going, I'm the rightful heir because I'm the last Targaryen. What happens when he goes, well, actually, I am because I'm the last Targaryen? Sam was right. Do you think she'd give that up willingly after all that shit she did? Or do you think she's going to be like a hypocrite and be like, I'm not giving up power?
I think. Well, hold on.
She's
First
going
of
to
all,
practice what she preaches?
Hold on. First of all, this looks much prettier in the new graphics. By the way.
Yeah, I was looking at it earlier.
Um.
The old graphics look like maybe Miami. The new graphics look like Tokyo Mega City Akira.
Yes. And okay, back to this point. We were talking about this actually over breakfast yesterday. We were saying like it'd be interesting if, I guess, in a writing standpoint, if after all this time of Danny trying, like, I will be queen, I will have this throne, and, like, the thing she's wanted from the beginning, she now has to give up because of, at least for right now, the greater good of, it doesn't matter, politics don't matter in this sense, it's living versus the dead. Like, you know, like we can have this, we can reconvene on this issue if and when we survive. But it'd be interesting to see,
That's why it's so weird to me.
It'll be interesting to see, like, if she does be like, I think we were saying this. I think once the issue is presented before her, she'll be like, nuh-uh, like, I'm not giving this up. But I think eventually maybe she would, like, concede, like, okay, you know, if and when we survive, like, we'll pick
I
this
think
up
she has
later.
the potential to, too, if they're just like, we might not all be alive in 24 hours, so why don't we just talk about this after? It's like, it's like you're in a house fire with your roommates, and the house is literally burning down, but you're all sitting in the kitchen going, okay, seriously? Who didn't wash the dishes last time? Because this is your job.
Yes, exactly.
It's like you have more pressing matters. The dragon is on fire. We need to get out of the kitchen. We need to get out of the building.
Yes, I mean, like, yes, it's like, and that's what I think is so interesting too. Even like when, you know, I don't know, it wasn't the Karstarks. It was someone else that didn't come to the north because Jon no longer
The
is king.
Umbers, I think.
Yes, and it's like really, like, again, like, it's like I love the fact that, like, and again, I think Game of Thrones has always been this way. It's like just the politics part of it, just like it's always been that way from the very beginning. Of like the greater threat.
It makes
has always,
sense because that's like ingrained in them forever, but it's weird that they don't like see eye to eye when it's a little more serious. Like, it's one thing because they're like, well, life is war, it's all secession, it's stuff like that, but it's like someone's gonna drop a nuke on you and you're, I mean, is it allegorical for like what, current global warming? Like, we know it's happening, but it's not affecting us right now. If it's out of sight, it's out of mind, right?
Yeah. That was me.
I think you killed me.
I did. Yeah, and just even Snotz's comment of just like, oh, what do dragons eat or whatever. It's like, I haven't prepared for this. It's like, do we really need to be like, again, like, we may not live in 24 hours. Does it really matter?
Also, Daenerys like threatened her there too.
Yeah.
I feel like it was like a threat, the way that she said it and fucking smirked.
Ow.
What killed you?
No, I'm fine. It was a
Oh.
fuel rod that hit, like, just got a little too close.
Come on, fight, you coward.
There seems to be a
Okay,
glass.
so there seems to be some sort of glass wall here. Oh, there's a dude right below us. Come here, monkey boy.
I don't. All I heard was "rog," and then I just turn around and see you. It's like, okay then.
His death scream was really funny. So I resubscribed to Games with Gold.
You
You
mean
and I
Game
need to finish
Pass
some games
or
before it expires. Game Pass.
okay?
We need to finish some more games before it runs out again. Because last time I had 3 months and we couldn't even finish, like, I think Halo 1. Blarg? Blarg blarg? Honk honk blarg? When was the last
yeah,
time you watched RVB, Brain?
it's been a while. I haven't kept up at all with the new seasons. Like the last season I remember was season 13.
I mean, that's the latest one on Netflix, I think.
Maybe. I think they're up to 16
I got
now
halfway
or 17.
through one of
I
the
don't remember.
chorus ones.
The first whatever what was that?
I'm-
Like season 11, the first chorus chapter is kind of slow and everything. 2's better, and I think 3 really wraps
I
up
think
really
because they're
nice.
introducing new characters.
Yes, agreed. Like I understand it's perfectly
That's why.
within that. But then by the end of it, I thought it was really good. But then they went to the anthology season, which I think is season 14, and I was already turned off at that. I'm like, I don't want an anthology because you left it so
Oh, wasn't
open
that...
or whatever. I'm like, I
Wasn't that-
want to see the
They
continuation.
made that one
of the
weird,
story.
though.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't care
Because
about
they
an
needed a break in
anthology.
writing it for a while. Yeah, I
Yeah.
didn't see that one at all. So yeah, I don't think I told you about that, Brain. I actually meant to. That's what I was working up to. Is I have 3 months of it because Game Pass was only $1 for 3 months.
Sweet.
I keep getting that deal because I let it run out. And when I was on stream, Afjack gifted me 1 year of gold. My gold had
Wow.
expired.
I
Yeah,
auto-
baller,
Mine
right?
was auto renewed because it was like when I got it last year, it was like, oh, if you auto renew, we'll give you 1 month free right now. So like it was technically like 13 months instead of a year. So I'm like, cool. So mine's just on auto renew.
Nice. I mean, I usually get it for Amazon, and it's like $40 to $43 for a whole year.
Mhm.
But I usually have to get the physical card, which I don't want to wait for ever.
Yeah.
Also, I had that mental breakdown and resigned from my job. Whatever. That's shit. Uh, so while I have this gold for the 3 months, well, not gold. While I have Game Pass for 3 months, we need to do Halo 3 and Reach with Afjack.
Yes.
We
And
could have
well,
we
the thing,
could have a bigger
with-
party.
which is good because with Arkham Knight done for me, like it's open world for me. I can do whatever I want now.
That's what was holding you back.
It was. Wow, that was some death scream.
I'd have to open Netflix and see like what season I was on for RVB.
I know I wanted to show Lady Brain that
Uh,
eventually, but I was going to start with like Reconstruction and everything because I think she would be more interested in the sci-fi heaviness of that storyline.
I started Lady Blooper season 1, episode 1. I don't even care. You ever wonder why we're here?
Okay, fair
it's one of
enough.
Life's great mysteries, isn't it? Just go right for the old shit. Wait, where are you? Hold on, wait. What the hell? Wasn't there a brute shot in here?
I had a fuel rod that I picked up.
I just thought I was walking this way and there was a case with a brute shot on it. And then I warped and I couldn't find it. Oh Christ! Wow, God, where is he? Where's this little fucker?
I hear him.
I don't think Spooky's gonna play Halo with us either unless he busts out his 360.
Probably not.
I mean, he could only even play Reach
Wow.
with us too, right?
He can't. He could play Reach
Because-
because as of right now it's backwards compatible, not because it's not part of the Chief Collection yet. So that's the only way we can play
so
Reach.
Yeah, I'm saying he wouldn't be able to play Halo 3 with us unless we booted up the original Halo 3,
Yeah, which
which
Well,
wouldn't
I have-
make sense.
I think it's part of Game Pass anyway. So I mean, you'd be fine for it.
Oh, then I don't care. Yeah, I mean, I'll boot up the original Halo 3. It depends on which one Afjack has, actually, because I know he has a 1. I like the Reach campaign. I want to play through it fully.
I like Reach campaign. Yeah, like
I love
You
the
do-
music in it, too.
it's
The
definitely
fucking,
Mario. It's definitely Mario O'Donnell's best. Like next to ODST, like
Yeah.
ODST is his best music, but Reach
ODST
is a-
was weird, the music. I like it now.
I love ODST music. But like, yeah, I can understand like it being different when you first played the game, but like I love it. It's easily his best next to Reach.
Like, I have Tip of the Spear on my regular gaming playlist. Oh my god, come here. Stop running from your from your fucking death. My controller batteries are low. How low, though? How much time do I have left when it gives me that warning?
Probably 5 minutes.
Really? When it
I'm-
first comes up?
I'm just guessing.
If we're going to catch truth, we'll need to take a shortcut straight through the mausoleum. Look on the bright side.
Halo 2 does have the Mjolnir mix.
Interested in killing each other.
Ah!
Are we being surrounded? No.
It looks like it on the radar, but...
Oh, they're above us. That's why. It's drones.
Ugh. So yeah, I definitely had some problems this episode of Game of Thrones with how people reacted to certain things, because it seemed really either out of character or completely counterproductive to anything. But we needed some of those meetings. Also, what does it look like Arya's building?
I don't know. I thought it looked like I was talking to Lady Brain about it. I'm like, it looks like basically I would assume a dragon glass spear kind of a thing, but I don't know now. I don't remember. But it looked like a spear.
A lot of people are saying it's like a Batista, like they used against that Braun used against Drogon on the Field of Fire 2.0. Like that she wants a dragon glass thing to launch at it. Some other people are saying it's kind of like nunchucks. Like where you can attach it in the middle, but you can detach it and swing it around if you have to. I don't know who has a weapon like that for me to like explain it more accurately.
I'm dead, by the way.
Got him.
You shot me in the leg.
Did I?
Yes.
Well, I only shot once, so that means it went through the hunter and through your leg, which means I have 200% accuracy.
Yep.
And what I kind of think it is, just because of how it looked, and because of Jaqen Hagar, I think it's a Glass Dagger Blow Dart.
What's
Because,
that?
because, well, ooh, this music's cool. The music's different. In the original game, it's Breaking Benjamin, Blow Me Away.
I'm dead. Oh, you're
Anyway,
dead too.
remember when she was at Harrenhal and Jaqen Hagar saved her from the guy telling Tyrion or Tywin
Yeah. Oh, that little dart.
Yeah, she saw him use a dart on somebody, so maybe she's like, I can use a dart. Other people are also what I thought it might be when I very, very first saw it before Reddit influenced me is I thought it was a dagger that you could launch. Like you could use it as a dagger, but it was spring loaded.
Oh.
So you could fire it out. Because in D&D, I gave one of my players that. So she could use it as a dagger, but she can also press a button on it and have it fire at somebody as a ranged weapon. Oh, like in the 2004 Punisher movie with Thomas Jane. The
Never
knife.
saw it.
I could have sworn you'd seen it.
Nope.
Hang on. I'm picking up
I just
your
assumed you've seen everything.
You probably followed your dad.
Okay, that's a pit.
closing position, Chief.
I thought it was a beam thing.
What else happened in that episode?
ODST in hindsight is really cool and synth wavy sounding to me because I got into that. Got him.
Are you dead or?
I'm dead. I'm alive again. I fell in the fucking hole again. Sir Blooper is the one in the hole.
I'm trying to think what else happened. Oh, I did love the dragon riding. That was pretty fun.
Give me 1 sec. I need to go find my charge cable. Alright, hello?
Yo.
Alright, so I did enjoy the dragon riding scene too, but something else about that, and that I saw a lot of people complaining about, a lot of people are like, it looked bad, and I'm like, I actually think it looked pretty good. But, is this not the right cable? Wait, hello? Can you hear me?
Yep. Yo.
Sorry, when I plugged it in, my controller went out for a second.
It does that because I think it switches off from, its battery Wi-Fi power or whatever it uses
Wait, it's
use
not
it.
It's not working actually. But you could hear me.
I can hear you.
It's only letting me hit the guide button, but I'm stuck at the pause menu. I can't press A or start or anything to get out of here. Can you hear me? Brain spawn. Brain spawn, give me attention.
What?
Oh wait, you can?
Yeah.
Alright, well, a lot of people thought it was a dumb scene. They're like, how come we got this scene instead of a scene with Ghost or a scene advancing the plot? But we needed it, because what's going to happen is Jon's obviously going to inevitably ride a dragon, and if we don't have this scene establishing that he knows how and can, and that they allow him to because he's a Targaryen, then people are going to complain 2 episodes later. They're going to be like, when did Jon learn how to fucking fly a dragon?
And they've already been laying down that foundation since, like, what, season 6, when, like, was it 6 or 7, when, like,
It was 7.
maybe 7 when he met, like, one of the dragons allowed him to, like, pet it, essentially, and Dany's like, what the hell, like, no one else, like, no one, like, they wouldn't trust anyone to do that, like, right after that.
Yes, I saw
So,
that
like-
Buck became a Spartan. He's a Spartan in Halo 5, isn't he?
Who, Buck?
Yeah.
Yes.
Could you imagine if Buck owned the pussy wagon in Kill Bill? My name is Buck, and I'm here to party. Have you ever seen the TV edit where he says party instead of fuck?
No. I thought the sequence was fine. The only time I thought it looked bad was when, like, you see the 2 of them, you see the waterfall behind them. It looks like a really bad green screen, but that's, you know, whatever. It's TV budget.
What is? It did kind of look like a green screen, but I don't think it stood out that bad compared to some other stuff I've seen.
Oh, no.
Also, what's
Yeah,
weird is that's a real shot in Iceland, and they shot.
The hopes of all the Covenant rest on your shoulders, Chieftain.
My faith is strong. I will not fail.
Alright, can you hear me?
Yep.
My microphone, or my controller keeps getting plugged in and unplugged because the cable's not staying in perfectly right.
Let him be. The great journey was
Let him feast.
brother. Not even you.
Anyway, like what I was saying was my friend was in Iceland like 2 weeks ago. So when she was watching the episode, she was like, "Oh, I've been there," and I was jealous because that's really cool.
So, like, yeah, they must have obviously filmed that, like, backdrop, essentially, then they were just gonna, like, use it as a...
Oh yeah,
You know.
but my surprise was they did a lot of actual filming in Iceland, so I wonder why they didn't just shoot them while they were there.
Oh, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, again, I enjoyed the episode. I just, I thought it was good, and we're definitely getting, like, next week is gonna be, like,
It sounds
I
like
guess,
I'm marrying
like,
the Flood
same-
Half-Jack. What was that, Brain? Oh, look, a sling ring. Doctor Strange pops out.
they're strange.
Hey, it looks like the black hole.
That, we'll get, like, a normal length episode, then it's, like, after that, they become longer, which obviously makes sense.
Well, did you see the link I sent you? About the...
Yeah, it's
the
like
times?
80
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, this looks so derpy in the old graphics.
Yeah, it really does.
17-year-olds have it good now, man.
They do. Like,
Wait,
like in the right light, you can see like a hexagon pattern in the plasma rifle.
Oh yeah, you definitely can. And the original looks like someone made it a Warbler form, and it's a cosplay prop. Warbler
Yeah.
foam. Feels like I just landed on like Vermeer.
Yeah, it kind of does.
My friend Nickel is playing through Mass Effect for the first time on stream, and it's been enjoyable. She saved Rex. I thought he was done for.
Good, as you should.
So overall, I enjoyed the episode. Were there any other weird parts that stood out?
I don't think so, but like, I imagine next week is maybe be more of the same, just slow build up again, because like we saw from the trailer, like,
The Battle of Winterfell
like,
probably
they're gonna-
starts next episode.
probably like
and it's
like,
probably not going to be the final shot. It's probably going to start like mid-episode, like Battle of the Bastards did.
yeah, and like again, like it's gonna be part of that, and then a little bit of the same, because like that was the other thing too. Like Lady Brain and I were saying, we're like, oh, like it was Jamie that showed up at the end, and we're like, oh crap, like how awkward that he's meeting Bran again. But then when we saw the trailer for next episode, we're like, oh, that's right, like Kingslayer, like this is not gonna go well.
What's weird is Bran's probably not going to care, because he's going to be like, if you didn't push me out, I wouldn't have become the Three-Eyed Raven. He's probably seeing everything at once. Still.
Yeah, and again, like they're gonna have like that like, you know, a quasi trial, and like John, Bran, or someone's gonna be like, this is stupid. Like, we know the wall has fallen, and guess what? We're like the first main stop the White Walkers are going to hit. Like, why are we doing this?
There's a dude right up here that's not attacking me.
I think he's dead.
Oh yeah, I stuck him.
Oh wait, our guys.
Do you want his sword?
They had shed our brother's blood. And for that they must die.
Well,
Oh, that's
You got one
really
thing right.
Funny. Literally
What?
immediately after I kill him, the pods landed, and I was like, "Yeah, the brutes got him."
I swear.
You have to believe me, Bob, Fred.
George, come on. You know me.
I purposely didn't say George because I'm like, if I say Fred and George, it's just the Weasley twins.
Yeah. It's like Star Wars in here.
Yeah, it makes sense as humans that they would like start the trial, but also you think they'd be like, you know what? What does it matter? Who are we
What?
to judge?
What? White Walker's coming, you know. Maybe we should, you know, not have a silly trial. Just saying.
Whoops.
So, I know, like, Lady Brain and I were saying, like, obviously this will not have a happy ending, but what do you think?
Oh,
Like,
the
is
final,
going
the,
to happen.
the finality of it all? Well, Dany doesn't seem that pregnant. I assume that Jon knocked her up. That she was going to be preggers this season. But the next 5 episodes don't take place over the course of 9 months. My original prediction was that, yeah, Jon's a Azor Ahai or whatever. And the first one, like, I think plunged his sword into his wife's chest and pulled out the flaming sword. And
Wait, back up now?
the original Azor Ahai, who was the savior and hero, who killed the Night's Kings the first time, plunged his sword into, I think, his lover's or wife's chest and pulled out a flaming sword in the lore. And a lot of people were like, oh, well, that's Jon now. Oh, God. A brute just landed on me. So a lot of people were like, oh, well, like, Daenerys is pregnant and she's either going to die in childbirth like Lyanna did to, you know, mirror that. Or Jon's going to be Azor Ahai and he's going to have to sacrifice Daenerys and he's going to have to stick his sword or a sword into his chest to, like, use the flaming sword. So I was originally that like, oh, Daenerys is gonna die during childbirth, but now I'm like, unless she has like a really, really premature baby, that's not gonna happen. Also, can you still hear me, or am I ranting to myself?
Yes. Oh, you know, I was just focusing on throwing a grenade.
I'm just not sure because my controller keeps like switching back and forth. So now I'm like, maybe she'll just have to sacrifice herself for the greater good. But I think Martin said he wanted it to have a bittersweet ending, and I don't necessarily think that means everyone dies and the White Walkers win. But
No.
unless the show does decide to go full Hollywood and just have everyone live and live happily ever after, then the bittersweet ending would probably be Daenerys dying somehow or sacrificing herself, and Jon ruling as a reluctant king. But it seems like Daenerys wants to break the wheel, and the way that Jon was in the Night's Watch and got voted in, I think that they're trying to move away from a regular monarchy and line of succession, because that's fucked them over for years, and they might move towards a democracy. But I think Jon will reluctantly sit on the throne. Daenerys will be dead. Obviously, Arya is going to marry Gendry. Hopefully Sansa dies, but she or Arya are going to become the lady in the north there.
I'm dead. Hope you're dead too. um. Yeah, that'd be interesting to see if like. Well, again, kind of we were talking, like Lady Brand and I were talking about. It was like I think Daenerys is gonna have to like eventually, or just like even as the series ends, she's gonna have to relinquish this idea of her, you know, ruling, or like at least taking the Seven Kingdoms.
Yeah, because if she, especially if she takes them how she wants to, then she's not breaking the wheel. She's another conqueror, and I don't know if she can see the difference yet or cares.
No, yeah, I agree. Me neither.
Because Daenerys is those dragons' mom, but like, if that one bonds with Jon, oh, and Jon was riding Rhaegar. That's his father, so he's riding like his father's namesake dragon.
No, I thought. Oh, Rhaegar, yeah, because Rhaegar's the green one. I was like, wait, no, he was. Never mind.
No, Viserion is the one that got turned.
Yes.
So Jon will probably, even if she's like, no, it's my throne, blah, 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 it's going to be one Targaryen with the dragon's word up against the other Targaryen with the dragon's word. Also, what is with the North people? Are they just like the citizens of Springfield with mob mentality? Because, or have really short memories? Because they all voted Jon to be king because they all loved him so much and trusted his judgment.
And
But when he's not king, they're
They're
like,
like-
well, we don't trust your judgment anymore, and we're not listening to the stuff you're going to say. Even though we trusted it
Yeah.
enough to make you our king.
yes, agreed.
It's honestly like they're just like citizens of Springfield.
I'm going ahead.
Where the fuck do we go? Oh my god.
Yeah, because it's like you listened to him when he was talking about the White Walkers, and now like because he doesn't have a crown, you're like, well, we don't trust you now. But everything like it's like everything he said was true still. Like it's coming, and like you guys were just like, no.
Why are you booing me? I'm right. I don't know how long I've been playing on the old graphics.
Oh. He died saying that.
Watch out.
Yep.
He he threw himself on the grenade for you like Captain America. Wait, is it just me? Okay. Let's think back to Captain America: The First Avenger, when Tommy Lee Jones grabs the grenade and throws it down and has Captain America or Steve Rogers die on it, right? When he's picking out
Yeah.
candidates, doesn't he just grab it from a box of grenades?
Yeah.
So to me, that implies one of two things. Either he carries around a box of fake grenades at all times,
Damn it.
or he used a real
I bet he
grenade
died,
and it
so I stopped.
actually happened to be a dud. And he was fully intending on killing Steve Rogers.
I think he was intending to kill Steve Rogers. He was a Hydra agent.
Hail Hydra. Hail Tommy Lee Jones. You know what movie's not half bad that I watched kind of recently? Like, I don't know, like 2 months ago?
What?
Men in Black.
I haven't seen that in years, so I can't comment.
Yeah, last time I saw it was probably on VHS, and when I worked at the recovery clinic, we would have movie night every night for the clients.
Uh huh.
And one night I'm like, you know what? We're all gonna watch Men in Black because I got to pick the movie every night. I bet you could imagine the amount of power I enjoyed.
Oh, I imagine.
In that I got to choose what film to show a group of people every night. Alright. Tonight is Jurassic Park, guys. Tomorrow is Terminator 2. What about Terminator 1?
The
Who
day after-
cares?
The day after that, Jurassic Park again.
And then the day after tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. I think we got him, Mr. Burns. I think we won, Mr. Burns.
But are they? I didn't. From the schedule, like, are they just going straight through with all 6 episodes? Like, they're not taking like a stupid break of any kind?
It seemed like it. I think that'd be dumb to do during the last season.
Yeah. That's what we were talking about.
Also,
We're like,
because it's
well,
a short
Easter's-
season.
Yeah, because like we're like next week is Easter, so
Are you kidding me?
I
Game of Thrones is
assume
bigger
it's-
than Jesus.
It's always been bigger than Jesus. Even Jesus knows this.
Jesus is watching Game of
Oh.
Thrones.
Hi, boys.
Get out of here, you brutes!
You filthy monkeys.
You blew it up. Wait, that's the beach we're gonna be down on, isn't it? Why not? Why can't I just jump from here?
We can survive fall damage.
We just need some long fall boots. Oh yeah, so the episode does have a title now, I think, right? Because did you notice when it launched there was no title for the episode yet or description?
I assumed because that was everyone trying to like stream it.
Nope, because I went into the thread on Reddit
Ouch.
and
I'm
HBO,
dead, by the way.
HBO had not yet released an episode name or description, and it was literally minutes leading up to the episode. I think a day later they did rename it. I think it is called Winterfell.
Yes.
Yeah. But no, it was
Because like
intentionally
when.
hidden.
Yeah, because I'm dead again. Yeah, because like I assume when it didn't show up for me till like 8:15, so I'm like, okay, it's still like there's no description or title, so I'm like, okay, it must be because everyone's trying to like.
Wait, the actual episode
you
didn't
know,
show up till then?
Like it did, but it wouldn't play at first, so I had to like restart the app.
Oh,
I mean,
that's
this was
weird.
probably like
I'm s-
8:10 when we started watching.
Yeah, just no. we literally rewatched the entire first episode in the hour leading up to it, just because I'm like, I was just playing Game of Thrones YouTube videos just for the hell of it, and I'm like, you know what? We have exactly an hour left. Let's watch the new one. As soon as I shut it off, I'll swap over to let's watch the first episode. I'll swap over to the new episode. And I'm glad that I did, because then the very first episode of the new season mirrored the intro to the first episode where they come to King's Landing.
Yes.
Like the same music.
Or you mean when they come to Winterfell?
in Winterfell, with the same shots and everything. I'm like, well, that's really convenient that I put that on.
That's what we were commenting. We're like, oh wow, like it's mirroring the callback to the first episode.
Yeah, well, I would know that. I would know that because I've seen.
Oh, yeah.
I've seen the series through several times, but the people I was with haven't seen it through several times. So I mean, they were glad for it. I was glad for it because it was cool.
And was there anything in particular? Like I haven't rewatched the episode since we watched it on Sunday. Like with the new opening, was there like any significance to that, or like outside just maybe new opening?
Well, we don't
the credits.
we don't have to fly everywhere anymore. We're not going to River Run. We're not going to the Twins. We're not going to Essos or Voss Dothrak. So, I think they decided to do it since they're only focusing on a couple places. They were showing important parts in those places interior now, because we got to see the Hand of the King interior. We got to see interior Winterfell. We got to see special stuff like the crypts, which a lot of the episode took place in. So I think there's going to be a lot of secrets in there, and they changed the ring too.
Yes, I saw the ring too. It was different as well.
It depicted major events. It depicted the Red Wedding. Okay, I'm back. Hi. The ring depicted the Red Wedding. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't notice that at all.
It's Roose Bolton. It's a flayed man holding a trout in its mouth for the Tullys.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, I have a call. Hold on. Hey, Brain, I'm back. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Sorry, that was an important call. I just got a job.
Yay!
In Sanford, Florida, which is an hour and 15, 20 minutes. So
Oh wow.
So I'm gonna move
Moving
to
town?
Orlando soon. Yep.
Yay. That's awesome, man.
Which kind of upsets me. I mean, I'm gonna have a job. I'm gonna make decent pay because of my degree.
Uh-huh.
Lady Blooper's mom and sister worked there, which helped. But I don't. I'm a little upset at the move because now I have like Evie here. I have my dragon friend. I have my friend Dr. Zero. Sorry, I'm trying not to say all like real names on the stream. I have Nico
yeah.
here, and we have our little gaming parties like once a month, and we have our Game of Thrones viewing parties every Sunday. And I finally have a really good tight-knit group of friends that are into my photography and I could shoot them, that are into cosplay, that are into nerd stuff, that are into coming over for Mario Kart and Mario Party. And now I'm going to move. And you know what? It's not that far. It's an hour 15, but
No.
people can't make that drive for like Game of Thrones every Sunday because it doesn't make sense to do that.
No, but I mean, like they can like if they're not doing anything on a weekend or something, they can like
Yeah.
spend the weekend or something, or
Yeah, I'm fine with that. And you know what? If I'll be living closer to Orlando, I'm gonna get my Universal Studios passes again, my year passes.
sweet.
And
I know
yeah,
Lady Brand and I want to go to Universal, but like we won't do it for our honeymoon or anything. But like maybe like next year or something.
well, Lady Blooper and I should be moving again close to Orlando. So when you come, you could probably stay with us. We're gonna try to get another 2-bedroom place, even though the second bedroom is an office. And if we get the year passes, you guys will get a discount for knowing us, for going with us.
Wait, I know people.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Thank you, Afjack. This one won't give me an anxiety attack, hopefully.
Hopefully not.
It's honestly the only like third or fourth anxiety attack I've ever had in my life. I don't know. I have a lot of mental health issues. I'll talk about that on stream for a little bit. I know we've talked about Avengers and Game of Thrones and fun shit. But like, did I tell you like literally within this last like, in the last 2 years is when I had like my first mild anxiety attack and I didn't know what it was.
No.
Like I'm not.
I mean, like, I knew
that.
you,
I'm
like-
yeah.
No, I was gonna say I knew you like you said like from your previous job you got like anxiety attacks or something, but like I
Yeah.
wasn't sure if, like even like if it was prior to that too.
Are we going down the stream here?
Yes, I was just wait like
Okay. I was lost. Let me see the older. Ooh, old looks bad. So like I've never been a super anxious person in public. Like I love concerts, I love going to conventions. I don't care about all the cosplay and the crowds. That doesn't bother me usually. And like I said, I'm not a confrontational person because I always grew up awkward and shy because I was like inside playing Nintendo all day instead of interacting with humans. Like I was a shy kid, and as an adult, I'll talk to people at conventions. I love doing that. That's fun. I'm not confrontational like that movie theater thing. It's not. I usually won't tell people to shut up during movies. I've only done it like these 5 times ever that I've talked about on stream. But I was working at like my retail store, which we owned a few retail stores, and one of them sold jerky, and that was the one I was at. And what happened is like there were a lot of people in there. It's a small store. It was like 15 by 15, and people will come in not to buy anything or not to talk to me. They'll be looking around, and it'll be full because there's like 5-6 people in the store, so it feels really full. And people will enter while those are in there and fill it even more without being like, oh, maybe I should wait till they walk out so there's room for us to walk around. And I guess it felt really claustrophobic and everyone talking to me. And like my heart rate was super elevated and it was really hard to breathe. Like a tightness in my chest. And finally everyone left and I was like, okay, good. I felt like relieved. And I told a friend about that. They're like, you know, you had a mild anxiety attack, right? And I'm like, no.
No.
I know that now. But it was like way worse at my other job, which is why it like forced me to resign. Like it was noticeably bad. Also,
That's crazy.
I just realized, Afjack, the grunt birthday party skull was in reaction to the job thing, which I think is really funny. I hear the Final Fantasy music. I hear the victory music. Dun 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 da da. That Ghost has seen some better days. That'll buff right out though. Oh shit.
I assume from that sound you're dead.
Herk.
Grr.
The possession noise. Actually, that'd be funny. I need to find a sound file of the Grunt Birthday Party skull, and I might change it to one of my stream things. Like if someone follows me, it'll do Grunt Birthday Party.
Yay!
Oh my god. When you kill one, another one just takes its place.
It's like Hydra.
No! Isn't Hydra you kill one, two takes its place?
Oh, close enough. Ow.
Wait, does that mean Captain America accidentally created a new full Hydra army when he killed all those Hydra members in Winter Soldier?
Maybe.
Because I mean, if he killed like 1,000 on that air carrier, does that mean he spawned 2,000 new Hydra agents?
Isn't
Captain
this
America, you
blasphemous
screwed
of the
us all.
Covenant? Like, do they have human weapons right here?
You know, man, it's a war. You gotta do what you gotta do.
I guess. Who am
Well,
I to
this-
judge? I'm dead.
Come out! Your death will be quick and painless.
Are you alive? Okay.
Yep, I got my gubs back.
I don't know where that
Ooh,
other
this is a nice little detail.
jackal went. What?
What am I caught on? Oh, a wall.
Ah! Thank you.
You're welcome. No, I was gonna say before I was really interrupted. The like puddle here
Arbiter.
in the new graphics, it's pretty cool.
I can't even see my reflection. 1 out of 10. Where?
I forgot about that.
He was just pulling into his parking space. That's why he was going like 2 miles an hour.
He's like, la, da, da, another hard day of work done. I'm gonna park in my parking spot.
I stay away from Covenant weapons out of respect for their culture, Afjack.
By the rings, Arbiter. The counselors, are they murdered?
Half-jaw.
Murdered.
Beasts. The prophets were fools to trust them.
Okay, they asked Brain if I wanted to start my job April 24th. or May 1st for 2 weeks' notice.
Wait, what now?
They asked if I wanted to start my job on April 24th, as that's the first available opening, or on May 1st, and do like a 2 weeks notice kind of thing.
Personally, I would say since you're like you have to move there, like I would say you have to look for.
I should have said that. I did not, because I said the 24th because I was like, well, I don't have any money. I need to start making money because rent is
that
May
too.
1st. I've been
Okay, then never
jobless for
mind.
like 2 weeks now, or a week and a half. No, that's why I was really conflicted, because I was like, May 1st, because I desperately need to move. Me and Lady need to find a place ASAP. You know what? We don't need to find a place ASAP. I'll do the commute for I could do the commute for a month. It'll suck, but I could do it.
Yeah.
It's honestly not the worst. When I lived in Sarasota, I worked in Tampa. I had to drive 60 minutes both ways. It was 60 miles to Tampa. And you know what I did? That was when the Rooster Teeth podcast had just started. Like, they were on episode 11.
That structure in the center of the city.
And I would listen.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, actually,
You could
no.
listen to
It
podcasts.
must have been a little further, because I had a backlog. I had a little bit of a backlog that I could go through, but I did catch up, and I had to put them on my iPod because my iPhone couldn't do it well at the time because it was an iPhone 3G. But you know what? I'm gonna drive to fucking Orlando, and I'm gonna listen to podcasts in the morning and on the way home.
You know what I have to say is, because my commute now is so much shorter, because like my commute is now like 15 minutes both ways. Like, I barely get through podcasts. My catalog is just like building so much because I barely have time to listen to podcasts now.
That's what happened to me when I had this job. As the behavioral health tech, my job was about 5 minutes away from my house brain spawn. When I left work at 11:30 p.m. at night, that's redundant. 11:30 at night. I actually got home in 3.5 minutes one night because it was so close. That's enough time for a song.
Pretty much.
You can't even do a podcast. Yeah, F-Jack, I would have rather gone May 1st and had another couple weeks off just to hang out here. Also, Thursday, April 25th is when Endgame comes out. So that's going to be my second day of work. And since it's going to be my second day of work, I'm going to have to rush home to go see the movie. Actually, it might start at 10. I might be late my first Friday of work because Endgame is going to let out at 1:30 for me.
Yeah. It's what did they say the time was? 3 hours almost?
Yeah.
Which is fine, in general.
Well, I
have
could
no
have
problem with long movies.
gotten the 7:15 showing or the 10:15 showing, but both of them have a problem. If I get the 7:15, I get out of work at 5, and it takes me an hour, 15 minutes to get back from Orlando, and I barely make it. Or I go see the later one, and then I'm tired the next morning because I get out of work late. But you know what? It doesn't matter because I'm seeing Endgame the night it comes out.
Yeah, my problem right now is,
I love the extended cut of Lord of the Rings, though. I'll sit there and watch the whole thing.
is our night puller quit recently, within the last month or so. So basically my time for work has changed. So most of the time I'm now 8 to 5, which is normal. But because we don't have the other puller, I lost my Sunday. So the last week and a half ago, I worked 7 days in a row. This week I worked 8 in a row. And before Lady Brain and I go on our little romantic getaway, that'll be 9 days in a row.
I'd have to do that shit at the radio station.
It's just it's so tiring. I was so happy to be off today. After 8 days in a row, I'm thank you.
I'll disable this lift once you reach the
I
That'll slow them down.
Well, I have to be in at 8 p.m. at this new job on Wednesday, Which means I'm gonna have to leave at like 6:30 in the morning.
You mean 8 a.m.? You have to be there at 8 a.m.
I have to be there at 8 a.m. So I'm gonna have to leave at like 6:30.
Yeah, you said 8 p.m.
I don't believe you. Ah. Why?
You dare question me?
You son of a bitch! You took my carbine ammo.
Consume our holy city. Turn high charity into another.
You stole my bit.
Were you the other
Oh,
one?
I hate this.
No enemy has ever withstood our might. Blood too shall fail.
Something inside the ship. A presence. Fighting back.
Yeah, I figure let them duke it out.
Covenant construct is unusually formidable.
That drone is winning. Oh wait, is that drone and that?
It's
oh,
just-
is that the drone and the Brute are on the same side?
And
Oh, here come more.
oh, the drone's dead. That brute is so fucked.
The walls are melting again.
Oh, more drones.
Brain spawn. Do we have famine on? I don't think so. I have.
No.
A decent
No,
amount of
I-
ammo. Oh, good. They're coming.
They're coming for us now. It's like the mines of Moria.
They are coming. Drums. Drums in the deep.
He just took your punch and like started flying again.
I missed the punch.
Oh.
That's why.
I'm glad I sidestepped.
I have a new job.
I guess we don't go this way.
I'm gonna have to break my lease to move out of here though, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
That's gonna be a little pricey. Wow.
I regret nothing.
I have some regrets.
Hold on, I'm killing these drones before we go in.
I guess I didn't realize that companions could properly use spells correctly. And like, well. Because, I mean, I guess you could tell them to use, like, can you tell them to use, like, Mage Light and put it places? I just like Serena because I want to romance her. that feel when you'll never have a QT vampire girlfriend.
What are we talking about now?
It's probably best you don't know. There's a bunch behind us.
Yeah, I'm running.
Very good, sweetheart. Your deaths will be instantaneous, while we shall suffer the
Ah.
process of infinitude.
I heard a rocket launcher. I don't know where it is.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, are we supposed to actually go up there, or?
No, I'm just hiding.
Don't take a shot at her ice spikes, Appjack. It's her favorite spell. She wouldn't make fun of you for using your favorite spell.
Oh, I would. That guy had a rocket launcher. I don't know where it is now.
Mercy is here, my side. His wise counsel ever in my ear.
Now, two corpses in one grave.
Where are you at?
I don't know, where you at? I'm in this fucking hole.
What is with you and holes?
It is my favorite Shia LaBeouf movie.
Apparently these are the Prophet Hierarch's private quarters, their inner sanctum.
That's what I call my basement.
Oh, it's an elevator.
It looks like you're ready to start a rave with your glow sticks. Boom chicka, boom chicka, boom chicka.
Beep beep.
Diddaloo. Sister is so fucking weird. I can't believe that was a deleted scene. Did they think it was too weird that the Warthog beeps back at them?
Yeah.
I can... I have a Minecraft skin in Borderlands too, so, you know, why not an Edgar skin for Halo?
This crisis will not be the end of us. It is but one last hurdle.
Oh,
Ow,
God,
what
so
the
many
hell?
particle effects.
Did the flood just, like, spawn behind us?
I did not notice that, no. Well, that was way off, even if that dude hadn't moved.
Yep, they're spawning behind us.
I think we should die again just to be sure.
Live,
Where-
die, repeat.
Where are they? Did you see that? That was pretty good.
It's an awesome movie. I love it. Like right here, like they're coming up,
Yeah,
up here.
yeah. Alright, I'm gonna wait for them in here this time. They're not spawning this time. Oh god, he just spawned from nothing. I think Gravemind just teleported him to us.
It's possible. Ow.
Sorry. So where did that big purple thing that fell
Behind
go?
you.
Oh, son of a bitch. He... Oh. There's not even a door in there. They're just spawning.
I think we have to, like, just rush it.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
Live, Die,
rushing
Repeat,
didn't
right?
work.
It's still called Edge of Tomorrow, isn't it? Like, Edge
Yeah.
of Tomorrow's the real name. Okay.
Yeah.
Changing it and remarketing it. Whoa!
I don't know how you're alive. Oh, there you go.
He found me.
These plasma rifles don't do shit. Ow.
Sorry. You stepped in front of me. I wanted to... That's not true. I killed you in cold blood.
I figured as much.
This crisis will not be the end of us. It is but one part of the journey.
Hey, this is where I found Cortana in Halo 3.
I did not know that.
Ships are engaging one another all around High Charity.
This looks like it belongs in some Dwemer ruins from Skyrim.
I'm running out of options, Chief.
Yeah.
I can't stall the launch sequence much longer. The next lift will take you up to the conduit. Hurry!
Oh my
Oh yeah,
god.
we thoroughly... What?
You spawned on top of me, so now I
Oh.
just get to see Master Chief Crotch. Usually I have to look this up online.
Oh please, you love this scratch.
Master Chief just says that to everybody. He's in line
Yeah.
at the store. Oh please, you love this crotch. To the cashier.
Using the Foreign Nation's engines as an energy source for the city. The ship isn't so much launching as it is disengaging, uncoupling itself from High Charity.
Well, that failed.
Uh-oh.
Stopping truth, that's all that matters.
I think we just have to get to the bridge at the very end.
Comes the time of our unloading. The moment we shall become as gods.
Oh god.
I knew the Covenant was good at repurposing Forerunner technology, but this is amazing. They've been using
The Dragonborn finds a fucking
for the city.
AK-47.
Isn't so much launching
Dwemer did it.
engaging, uncoupling
Dwemer.
itself from High
Dwemer?
Charity
Dwemer.
grid. Stopping truth, that's all that matters.
Fuck off!
I'm just crouching.
Now's the time of
Oh.
our unloading. The moment we shall all become as gods.
Go! This is really painful! Dang.
Chief, you get to Earth. Good luck.
After I'm through with truth.
We'll make a girl a promise.
Why are we leaving her here again?
Because she was stupid.
I missed literally all of the plot.
I think it's because they have the index, so in case, like, in case the Covenant do activate Delta Halo, she can detonate an Amber-class engines and blow up High Charity. And since we're close proximity to the Halo, it'll destroy the Halo.
Alright. I was not sure. That fully explained it to me, however.
Humans were meant to watch the consecration of the icon, the start of the great journey. There is still time to stop the key from turning. I must get inside. Then mount up, Arbiter. I know a way to break those doors.
I'm gonna knock politely. The fucking half jaw is playing Ding Dong Ditch. Do I get to? Oh, this is so fucking sexy. Can you not get in?
I cannot. No, I don't want to ride. I want to drive.
I'm not supposed to go down there, am
Fine,
I?
Whatever. No.
Because it looks like the ground's closer than it should be.
Great. They're both dead.
Why are they dead?
Where are you at?
I'm back here.
Did he die?
He just landed. He flew up like 30 feet in the air.
Elite, I will shield you. Get in. No. I can't kill him. Oh well.
The wraith is reminiscent of a
No,
dead
leave.
whale.
Elite, get in. Get in. I need a gunner. No. Why? Why? Ah.
That was 90% you.
I know it was.
Alright, let's go.
Oh yeah, there's no such thing as an EMP in this game.
EMP. EMP.
I guess I'm so used to that being in all the Halo games that it's just like weird to remember a time when it didn't EMP anything.
This wraith shoots pretty
You look
fast,
like a
actually.
madman. You look like a madman just like shooting wildly in that thing.
Do you have Left 4 Dead 2?
On the 360, or I mean, like, yeah, backwards compatible, yes.
Okay. Do you have any way to play the Steam version? Because I know for because I know for a while you had that Surface Pro.
I still do, but like, because like the game takes up so much data, like, I have to always have to uninstall it basically because I have no other memory. It eats up everything.
At least it's kind of a small game because it's old. I was just wondering because I think it'd be cool to play Left 4 Dead 2 on the 360 here with Afjack because he's actually good at it. And I think it'd be fun to
That'd be fun.
stream it with you and Spooky on the PC at some point if you can. Because I installed a bunch of batshit mods the other night, and I can't wait to like see how they look. Like there's one that turns the hunters into Hitler,
Oh God.
which I did not install. I did not install that. I did install one that turns the smokers into the xenomorph from Aliens.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's nice and creepy. No, if you watch those plasma ray shots, they do curve to come at you. It's just like that fucking movie Wanted. Oh shit, there are hunters. I didn't see them. Whoops. Oh wait, there are hunters.
I'm letting. Yeah, there are hunters.
Because I kept hearing the charge fire, and I was like, I see them, but I don't see where they're coming from. Ow.
Sorry.
Ouchie.
I do love how the brute shot sounds right now. This looks oddly familiar.
It did. He's talking about his Surface Pro though, Halfjack, which I think has very little hard drive space, right?
Yeah. I got the baseline model because
Yeah,
it's cheap,
yeah.
so.
Can you install more memory by just putting an SD card into it or something?
Yeah, but all I have is like my old SD cards from when I had Samsung stuff, so like
Yeah.
it's like 16 or 32.
Oh shit, it's a drone. Okay. Brain spawn, I am so
I
hungry.
do have an external hard drive as well, but
You could probably
I think
run it
that's
off
just
that.
back at my parents.
Oh, okay.
Probably,
Because-
but
yeah.
I couldn't think of this the other day. What's an external hard drive that doesn't have the spinny disk thing in there?
A solid state drive.
What's that called? There you go. I couldn't think of that.
Flash drives and SD cards are SSDs. I have so much memory in my computer, brain spawn. Okay. I have a 2 terabyte hard drive in there running at 7200 RPM. That's my base hard drive. It's a regular mechanical one with moving parts. That's fine. My OS is on there. It's 2 terabytes. I have an external hard drive that I got that's 3 terabytes because I need to back up all my photos and video and pornography. But in my
As one
computer, I have a 128 gig and a 1 terabyte solid state drive. I install all my games on there because they boot way faster and run better.
Well, that's what I wanted to do because I have the One X Xbox now, so
Yeah.
it has 1 terabyte internal, and then I have a 1 terabyte separate hard drive. But I wanted to get a solid state drive because I figured it would run better. and
I don't know.
everything.
Well, yeah, it'll run better than a mechanical external, but I'm like, I wonder if it really runs faster than just running it off the internal memory, because then it still has to travel through a USB, even if it is a solid state drive. I mean, I would look up some YouTube videos on solid state drives for the Xbox One and see people will do videos where they directly will compare like the boot speeds.
Oh yeah, I couldn't remember what the name was though.
Yeah, solid state.
I'll let the hunters take care of that.
It's like they're having an orgy.
It kind of does. Oh, I'm sorry about you, Mr. Elite. You can come on and have some fun.
The hunter mates with the brute. The brute is in heat. The brute presents himself to the hunters as they take their worms and insert them.
I mean, and like that was the other thing I wanted to do too, because I just have another 1 terabyte separate hard drive for the box. But I mean, like 2 terabytes now is like super cheap. Like even you go even higher for super cheap now. So it's like,
Ooh, shit. Ah!
hello.
Listen, you don't like me, and I sure as hell don't like you. But if we don't do something, Mr. Mohawk's gonna activate this ring, and we're all gonna die.
Tartarus has locked himself inside the control room.
Well, I just happen to have a key. Come on, grab a banshee and give me some cover. I know we're coming.
I mean, like honestly, do you really need us to cover you?
Right? At this point in the game, we have no way to destroy this thing. It's not Halo 3.
No. And look at this. Look how badly they just left these they parked these banshees right now. This one's upside down.
Oh my god, I can see his brain. Push him, push him, push him.
Hold on, watch it.
How do you like it?
He lived. Good for him.
Good for him.
Is Twitch down?
Wow, this looks real. This looks really derpy in the old graphics.
Hold on, I'm just gonna get Twitch back up on my phone. Is Twitch down? Or is my internet down?
So it can't be the internet.
I don't know. My Wi-Fi's not working right now, man. I mean,
Oh, do you have
yeah,
a direct line?
I have a direct line into my Xbox One, yeah, but Wi-Fi won't pop up on my phone right now. I can't load a Reddit thread. Sorry if you're commenting, Afjack. I can't see them. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Wait, can the Banshee shoot its orb yet?
Dude, it's what?
Oh, there we go. It's B. Okay, I didn't know how to fire its plasma bolt.
Ditto. I kept hitting Y because that's how you switch it in like the newer games.
Yeah,
so I was like,
yeah.
how do I shoot?
That's what I was doing. Oh no! Oh, this is so bad. This is so bad.
Ah. That failed horribly.
Yeah, right?
Why would it bring me to life right there?
Oh, Christ. The the scarab kicked me to death.
How do you do flips?
The A button and a direction on the stick. I have
Alright,
yeah.
okay, there you go. They always change it, so I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah, my Wi-Fi is down. Well, at least my hard line is up. It's still weird though, right? Oh, why did I spawn there? I spawned floating in midair.
Well, at least you should, like, at least you're, oh, you're dead.
Yeah, I spawned and fell to my death. Wait, let me just shut off my Wi-Fi and just use my data. I haven't officially told anybody that I'm moving to Orlando or Sanford. I've just been saying, like, I'm looking at a new job over there. And I don't know if people just assume I'm going to commute or what. I think I might have mentioned, I said, well, if I get the job, I might move over there to make it easier. So it means I'm going to actually have to start telling people that I'm moving.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, you just found it out, too.
Oh, I found a fresh Banshee. Immediately got it fucked up.
Jeez, these banshees take a, like...
Yeah, this Banshee not looking too hot.
No, and, like, they're tearing us apart, and, like, I hit them with, like, 2 fuel rods, and they won't die.
I'm pulling them apart pretty easy here. Maybe they're just not being that aggressive against me, though.
Maybe.
Hey, clear up the door. Hey, bastard. Knock, knock.
Oh! Was that your...
Yeah. I was like, he shot the first time and I couldn't get to it in time, and I'm like, well, okay, I guess I won't find out. And, oh God, brain smoke. Why? Son of a bitch. Get away from the ledge.
You know what's really funny? I thought I got, like, I was flying up here, I got out of the Banshee a little too, I hit the right bumper a little too early, so I'm like, I may not make it to the ledge. The Banshee will, but I won't.
I am Keith David. Suicide.
I'm just gonna mosey past them. I hit my cooking a little too early.
The fuck? Now I'm stuck under this fucking glass.
Oh, we can't leave until, like, we kill them.
We can't? The door was open,
trying to-
but then I got stuck under the glass and fucked myself up. Ugh. Hurt. Bleh.
I thought I could see past him and like the door would open, and that did not work.
I got past him.
Did you? What
Yep.
the fuck?
Well, I almost made it. I almost made it last time too, but I knocked my ass into the hole.
This reclaimer is delicate.
More word, Oracle, and I'll rip your eye from its socket. Which is nothing compared to what I'll do to you.
I'll rip both eyes from their socket.
Stop. Impossible. Put down the icon. Put it down. And disobey the Hierarch? There are things about Halo even the Hierarchs do not understand. Take care. What you say is heresy. Is it? Oracle, what is Halo's purpose?
Collectively hold the seven.
Not another word.
Please. Don't shake the light bulb. If you want to keep your brain inside your head, I tell those boys to chill. Go ahead. Do your thing.
The sacred rings, what are they?
Weapons of last resort, built by the Forerunners to eliminate potential flood hosts, thereby rendering the parasite harmless.
And those who made the rings? What happened to the Forerunners?
After exhausting every other strategic option, my creators activated the rings. They and all additional sentient life in 3 radii of the galactic center died as planned. Would you like to see the relevant data?
Of course.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Jesus, fucking. Speaking of bean, Johnson got beaten by the fucking guilty spark.
Which I guess how the new like these new cinematics look, like the monitor has to like you have to realize he is heavy, but like he looks heavy now compared to the old graphics. Where like that had to hurt when he got hit by Johnson.
It's like getting hit with like a bowling ball, except that a bowling ball that Half-Thor like Johnson threw.
Yeah.
Is his last name Johnson? That can't
Yes.
be right. I'm so jealous my friend got to go to Iceland and do all that shit. Someday. Harbiter's got a nice butt too. What's with all the main heroes having fucking tight butts?
There's gotta be a weapon around here somewhere. Oh god, he can destroy that.
I guess playing this the first time I didn't realize this was the final fight in the game.
I mean, it's not really set up that way. Ow.
Give me your gun. Give me your gun. Oh, I can take it. Okay. Give me your gun. Enjoy that empty plasma pistol, idiot. I don't know how I'm gonna move my TV. Like the couches, I can throw them away. I don't know how I'm gonna move the TV without damaging it, because like, it's so delicate.
And how big is yours?
65 inches.
I think I'm like just shy of 60. I think I'm like 55 or 57.
I mean, I just don't know how I'm gonna move it because I'm like, how am I gonna not break it?
This installation.
Yeah, like eventually, like we know we're gonna get a house, like buy a house. So like I kept the box when I originally got the TV,
There's nowhere for me to
Ouch.
keep the box.
and luckily we have the spare bedroom slash office, but so like I had the box still, even for now.
Oh my god, really?
But I think if you maybe if you wrap it in blankets and stuff, if you buy moving wrap, like bubble wrap or something, that'll help out
I
too.
honestly even felt like I was gonna damage it just grabbing the edges when I was putting it together.
Yeah, I felt the same way when I
They're
actually.
so
'cause
light.
I don't use the the tiny little legs that they give you with it. I bought a separate stand, so it kind of a thing.
What brand is yours?
Insignia, I believe,
Okay. Yeah, I got Vizio.
or maybe no, it's Vizio. My bad. And yeah, it felt like if even trying to put it on the mount, felt very delicate. There's no weapons right now.
I'm gonna lure him upstairs.
Where is he?
Maybe
Oh, there he
Johnson
is.
will have a clearer shot up here. But maybe not, because I don't know where Johnson is. Oh, there he is.
Yeah, I don't know where he's firing from.
I found him. He's over by my little radar dot.
I don't think that's gonna work.
There's weapons upstairs. There's carbines up here.
I don't. What are you?
I'm upstairs. Go in the portal in the
I
middle.
know, but I don't. I don't. Oh, there you are.
No.
Jesus.
Did you die too?
Oh my lord. Yep.
The elite swinger
Jesus,
is really
he's got
funny.
all.
Oh, we're supposed to jump on the platform as it passes by. I've just been jumping across.
Yeah, you can make the jumps. I don't know why they had that mechanic like that.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Are you dead?
Yep. I'm alive. Jesus, sounds like a war zone down there.
Oh god. Is he down there?
Yeah, I'm shooting at him.
It's weird.
Oh, there he goes.
Did you see him fly all the way up?
Yeah.
Looked pretty funny. He's up top. Oh, nope. I lied.
Oh no,
But
he's back
right
down.
there.
No.
No!
Are you done?
No. He killed my favorite elite.
He fell down.
I'm afraid he's gonna run. Are you dead?
Nope.
Oh, I thought he just murdered the shit out of you. Maybe that was the other elite.
It was the other elite. It was Bob.
Get away from me, you freak!
I don't remember it being this long to kill him.
Are we supposed to get him near... What's his face? Johnson?
I don't think so, because you can kill him without Johnson's help, but it's just like it's taking forever.
I did not know that. I assumed Johnson was doing the quote-unquote damage. Wow. Is it because I'm an elite? Because that's not cool.
He's racist.
Yeah, Johnson just shot my ass. When we drop his shield, stop shooting him and let Johnson get the hit on him, maybe. If we drop it again. It's just a weird final fight because there's like no other brutes here. Nothing else is happening. There we go. Let him... Oh, nice.
Yep.
Nice.
Ah! Ow! You saw that ragdoll?
When you gotta kill your rival arbiter. Jeez, Miranda, they're not going that fast.
No.
Fucking acting
We were
like
there.
a big
It's
deal.
pretty slow.
The twin arbiters calling her on her ship. Somebody catch it.
What's that?
A beacon
What's it doing?
communicating at superluminal speeds with the frequency of
Communicating with what?
the other instances.
Listen, Tinkerbell, don't make me.
Then where? Where would someone go to activate the other rings?
Why the Ark? Of course.
And where
Of course.
is that?
And if we don't know that information, you little light bulb.
Get him.
We've got a new contact, unknown classification. It isn't one of ours.
Oh my god, this gave everyone
This
such
is
blue
Spartan
balls.
117.
It did.
Isolate that signal. Master Chief, you mind telling me what you're doing on that ship?
Sir, finishing this fight.
And everyone's like, "Oh yeah, final level on Earth," and then credits.
Nope. This.
This is the equivalent of like jerking off and finishing when they're showing the guy's hairy face on the screen. It's
Yeah,
it's
pretty
just
much.
It's like, oh man. Ew, Floodspore. Cortana Flood.
Silence fills the empty grave now that I am gone. But my mind is not at rest, for questions linger.
At least it's not like hentai, where they just draw like the fattest, sweatiest, grossest,
Past and you
like oldest guy that they can.
All right. Shoot.
Agreed.
Bleep bloop. Complete every level on easy
Bleep bloop.
difficulty. Oh wait, we're on heroic. Okay. We beat the Great Journey on in the part time. I'm getting a lot of achievements right
Awesome.
now.
I imagine.
How is that rare, beating the game on normal difficulty? Does that just mean people
I
don't
don't
beat the game? I thought we were way closer to the end than that. I guess it's been a while since I've played Halo. It has been a while since I played Halo.
Yeah, I thought. I felt the same way. I thought we were really close, but
And we got to talk about Game of Thrones, Avengers, Depression, Coming. I don't remember what else actually. I could have sworn there
all
was
the topics really.
another, yeah, all the main food groups. Oh man. I don't know how to navigate any of this menu. Why does it show my color as like the tan that I picked, but in the picture I'm gray?
I don't know.
Does yours do that?
Hold on. How do I get to me?
I pressed
Roster.
start, and then I went to customization. Or maybe, I don't know, it's just weird.
Oh, I guess that's just
Oh,
how
it
the
does that for
menu is.
everyone.
It's always been
Okay.
that way. Yeah.
No, the Halo campaigns have always been good. What campaign were we playing recently, Brain? Not recently, now it's been like over a year. That was kind of derpy. I think Gears of War 3.
Maybe.
That was just very eh.
Yeah. I don't think we ever finished it, really. Or I don't
We did
remember.
not.
Maybe we
I'm
did
glad,
play
I'm
it.
glad that we finished this. Did you want to do ODST next, or did you want to do Halo 3 next?
I would say ODST, but I know Lady Brain's gonna be home fairly soon, so
Not tonight.
we're probably gonna make. Oh yeah, but I would say ODST next.
Now that I know what my definite time frame is, that means I can just stay up all night and stream because I don't know when I'm gonna have to go in for job stuff.
Yeah.
So now that I know my actual job stuff, I could just party every night.
Woo, party.
All right, thanks for hanging out for that very long stream, Jack. That was like 3 hours.
Yeah, this was a while. Because
Yes.
we started at what, like a little afternoon?
Well, it says
thought-
it's been 171 minutes, so it's like 9 minutes short of 3 hours.
Yeah.
Which I had fun. I enjoyed Halo. I enjoyed just being stoned and playing Halo for 3 hours.
Who doesn't?
I don't know. Probably those people that don't play the Halo campaign. Those sons of bitches. But now I'm going to move from one FPS onto another, and I think I'm going to go upstairs and play some Overwatch, because Lady will be home in about an hour. Have a good night, Brain. Thanks for hanging out.